What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sanjay from Sanjay, and I'm back with another video. So today's topic is wildfires and natural disasters. And the second part to our title is "It Must Hurt to Fight Somebody and Then They Die." So to viewers' discretion, I'll just tell you how I think about myself. Even though these same things that I think about myself, I like them, I know, and the reason that I can say these words is because I've heard myself be categorized with these words in other people's eyes. So these same words rub different people like different. You know what I mean? Because it may have not been a benefit to them, but I liked it. So, first of all, I want to start with saying take what resonate and leave what don't. When I say leave what don't, that mean if I say something that stick to you, but it don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking to you so you can use it to help somebody else. So I was saying that people was using words to describe people, and that sake it was me. But while I started thinking about that, I just seen this video and I wanted to sing it, but I'm like, no, that's not, don't say that. Something seems odd. So then it reminded me of this video that I seen yesterday about how Kanye was talking about how they will promote bad things. So because Kanye talked about that in so many different ways and so many different time periods, like how people felt about Kanye dropping Jesus Walks. Kanye, the way that I seen him speak about that in so many different periods of his life, like it seemed like he really don't like how they wasn't fucking with him making Jesus Walks. They was not. They was not. Cause that man said, I made Jesus Walks, I'm never going to hell. Couture level flow, I'm never going to sell. So I'm never going on sale. And the only time Kanye did go on sale, noted, is when he put himself on sale. Because it was like in rebellion to big companies or some shit. Because they don't fuck with him. So they don't fuck with him because they fuck with him, but they fuck with him, but they can't control him. Okay? So now, that's why I'm going to come back to the first thing that I was saying. First of all, my disclaimer, my warning. I talk in a lot of circles and you got to keep up with them. It's very important to keep up with them. If you lose a piece of this circle, you could get confused, and I need you to put together all these pieces. I want y'all to know from the bottom of my soul that now I come here for y'all, not me, y'all. I realize that I'm a person who connects dots in these types of ways that it makes stuff make more sense faster to me than it do to other people. And if I connected these dots, like when I use my brain to connect dots for people, they'd be like, whoa, I never thought of it like that. But when you connect dots, bro, so before we get into our next piece of the topic, last night I did an IQ test. I didn't do an accurate, precise IQ test, and I did not get my IQ scores because I would have had to pay for it to do a more extensive test. But on the basics of the test, let's just say my IQ is between 113 and 160. Between 113 and 160. And as I was doing the test, I know it's a little bit short because I started to stop focusing, because at the end, I would, like, while I was doing it and my mind was going off, I was like, this test gotta have something involved in focus because it was a clock on there. And at the end, they was like measuring my level of focus. So while I was doing the test, I was realizing that a lot of questions involving your IQ is the ability to pay attention to patterns. And I'm like, damn. So whose IQ is 113? Coco Chanel. Whose IQ is 160? Steve Jobs. So I was feeling like I was the shit. You feel me? I was like, yo, I knew I was on to something, my boy. All right, so these are the patterns, and I'm telling you, being able, I always tell y'all that, being able to see patterns, bro, and it's not that you can't. We don't want to, because it's focus. Like if you focus on something, and that's how it got high. That's how I got a high test score on the shit, because I was paying attention even past like what was irritating me, because it gets more hard, like it gets more complicated. Like in the beginning, the first results was they was telling me, you're moving faster than 97% of the people ever take this test. And then after the second piece, or like, then it's not questions, it's pieces. So after the second piece, they tell me you're moving faster than 82% of the people that take it. Da-da-da. And I don't remember if it was another notification or not for the rest of the test. But it's like that. Like, you have to want to focus. When I was going off on that last motherfucker, I was talking about focus and patterns. It How you say this? Focus and patterns, like you have to see it. So we was talking about Kanye. Go back to that. Kanye said they were so mad when he made Jesus Walks, but it's crazy how he went viral when he said, "You're such a fucking hoe," and I love it. But he really did. But like, real niggas fuck with Jesus Walk. But like, I mean, who am I to judge? Because I really don't know, because I fuck with Jesus Walks. But the music that I listen to, everybody don't listen to. So I don't know. How she say that? Fake nail. She's thing by Europeans. Fake nails done by Koreans. Come again. So it's like, you give me. I'm a little different. Like, I always forget these words every time I think about it. Fuck it. Then now what's in my head is, now what am I supposed to do when I want you in my world? Want you in my world. How can I want you for myself when I'm already someone's girl? Okay? But yes, I always go back to that, what Erykah Badu said. She said, if God gave me my name, then call me that. So, I mean, Sanjay, nice to meet you. Okay. Yeah. So our topic right now is wildfires, and I'm gonna help you understand why I just went on that tangent in the beginning, because I see patterns. I see patterns before they come. Like, even down to sometimes I can tell what they're hiding based off of like the thing that they put on the mainstream media. So then I can go like behind the scenes, because usually they use certain things to cover up other things. I don't know how to really say that. But it's just like the way that they put information in front of people is that they tell you the truth and then they laugh about it. Like, in the simplest way, they tell you the truth and then they laugh about it. And you notice, because in the regular world, they're doing the same thing to you. You got a lot of people teaching you things about yourself and then they laugh about it, right? Whether it be because sometimes your enemy can teach you things about yourself. I always tell you that too. Your enemy can teach you a lot about yourself, and you can advance really fast by not taking advice from your enemy, but taking heed to their words, because they was paying attention. So the reason why I was gonna say I couldn't say you're such a fucking hoe and I love it, is because you really don't want to be that person. And that's all I got to say about that. You really don't want to be that person. I'm not going to be the person keep on always getting into men women battles, shit like that. I stand where I stand and I say what I say when I say what I say. And women, you really need to put the price up, because you're going to be the one bearing the cross. You need to not do that. And I don't give a fuck about nobody telling me, well, Jesus was a man, and how can you say she gonna be the one bearing the cross when the person who bare the cross was a man? Well, because if she's impregnated, she the one who got to deal with that child. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Get with the timing, baby. You heard me? Stop playing with yourself. That's one. So I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue. I don't care about no man feelings because he keep on choosing the wrong woman who don't care about him. That's on you. If you didn't heal from the fact that your mom or whatever it was that was going on with your mom that needs you to be rejected in this life, I can't explain nothing to you. That's for you to figure out on yourself, or go talk to a man tarot reader who also didn't work on himself. So I'm done. Now we're gonna talk about the wildfires and the jokes that's put in your face, because I didn't laugh about anything. But the jokes that's put in your face, like the truth that's put in your face as a joke. Evidence, for example, I don't know what the fuck they was. And another disclaimer: Any famous person who ever hear me say your name, don't fucking sue me, bro. I'm not with that. I'm not with that, and I'm not with that shit. Cause I always got piece to piece to piece to put my pieces together. And when it come down to that polygraph test, pass it. Okay? That's one. And two, I'm not gonna be just throwing no dirt on y'all names, talking all trash and shitty about y'all. But I do gotta teach people things. And sometimes you make yourself like the instrument to teach somebody something, because I am just an instrument to teach somebody something. Every time we put ourselves out there, we are an instrument to teach somebody something, okay? A tool. So Chris Brown said somebody gotta be starting these fires because something ain't right, or whatever the fuck he said in the tweet. If Chris Brown didn't say that, that shit would have kept happening. It would have got worse. It would have been worse. They would not have asked any questions. There would have not been any limits. Why the fuck, after Chris Brown say that somebody got to be starting a fire, they're allegedly finding such and such who is responsible for blah, blah, blah. How the fuck is one person responsible for all of that land? That's another thing that I wanted to say to y'all, okay? So we're talking about how I put together patterns before it's even necessary. I'm good. I'm good at recognizing weather patterns as well. Or how certain consequences can happen. Oh my God, tell me about it. I know about a consequence. One thing I know about is consequence. Because I'm a Libra. So it's like basically when you asking for it type of thing, right? So what I wanted to say, and y'all could really want to shoot me in the foot for that, but don't, because I'm just only trying to help y'all. Do not donate any of your money to help the wildfires in California. Do not do that. If you want to help those people, you can donate resources to the individual people. There will be people who will be asking for help. There will be people who will make themselves available to individuals. Do not donate to some big fucking fund or foundation. Do not do that. We already know that money never goes where it's supposed to go. I just heard some shit about equity. If you're fucking going to file your taxes with a company this year, ask them about the motherfucking equity too, because then most motherfuckers who doing it by themselves, you're not gonna know how to do it, because I can't teach you how to do it because I don't know how to do it. I just told you a word that I just learned, and it's real important, bitch, because equity is some more money the fuck that they owe that you put over there on the side. And yeah. Go get your money. Ask about that equity. Don't let them motherfucking trick you out of shit. But the reason why I'm telling you not to put your money into rebuilding California, I'm not telling you not to put your money into building the people. I told you not to put your money into building the buildings. I've been telling y'all that for the last couple readings, not without talking about California and all of that. I told y'all natural disasters happen because of sin. So, like, it's sin, corruption. That's what it is. It's corruption. So it has to happen because, how you say, like, it has to happen because it's so much horrible shit. Now, if y'all want to find out, because I'm not going to repeat everything, because y'all know motherfucking conspiracy theorists, bro. Every time we got some shit to say, our eyes be like this and shit. And I already got the video for this motherfucking California shit. So go back to some of them old videos, some of the first videos that you see posted that I already got, like my lives and shit that I got on here right now, because they not my first ever lives. They're the lives that I left after I wiped my page clean. And after I had wiped my page clean, I'm teaching a lot about the reason why California is going through what they're going through right now. Those videos is about a year and a half, 2 years old. I'm just looking for my map, because I also taught y'all about Nos Confundos. I taught y'all that. I taught y'all about the ice walls. I told y'all where the exits was at. I told y'all. So, and it's not I told y'all like I told y'all, but I'm saying I told y'all because it helps this stuff not be a surprise. I told y'all. All right, so to make it simple. I want y'all to pay attention to where the most power is. Not the elusive power, but actual fucking power. Okay? California, Los Angeles, shit like that over here. Asia and South America. That is where the 3 openings is to leave and go beyond the ice walls. I really need to find this fucking map because I could tell y'all. I don't know. I always say it, but it's I'm telling y'all, go to my old readings. You have to go to some of my old readings. I tell you how to get out the ice walls. Bro, God protect me. I also want to throw some energy out there because yesterday I was thinking about Grim. Those of y'all who know Grim was a motherfucking goat. I don't see Grim no more. Grim stopped posting after she taught the fuck about Thoth and was teaching us about motherfucking the trafficking fucking people in Florida and how they was fucking with her because she was teaching people shit. Because Grim was teaching motherfuckers about Thoth before spirituality was popular. Like, she's at the beginning, like the rest of us. Motherfucking, like, you know what? The rest of their names I'm not saying because they had showed me. They had showed me their true colors. I don't need no silver lining. I don't need to judge. But everybody who started motherfucking reading around the same time as me, all our minds is just shaped different. And if you don't got the patience, you just gonna think we're crazy, which is cool, because it's supposed to be that way. So I can't find my map. Boom, right? But let's just say it like this. Every so it's three openings to get beyond the ice walls. Unless it's more now because the ice is melting. Because we only know how to get beyond the ice walls based off of Nos Confundos map. Okay, they now that TikTok is out here and people are waking up, they have it's more maps like Mesopotamian and shit like that, which is more accurate because I always told y'all the Mayans have the most accurate ideology in time. Like, if you want to know what today is, you need to ask the Mayans. I don't know. I also told y'all about time. I broke that stuff down to you and how that I broke all of this down to you. You got to go back to those first videos because I'm really not about to be like this about something that I already did. Okay? Yes. That's why the fuck California is on fucking fire. Please, YouTube, do not flag me. But it's because they're opening to the motherfucking ice walls. They're the ones. Like, California do like that. And then it's a space in its water. And then it's a crack in the walls at the ice. And they are the ones, they're the ones who are trafficking the children, taking the children, feeding them to the extraterrestrials who do feed off of human flesh. They are the ones. They are the ones. They are the ones who are also taking, like, you know how Earth Angels is dealing with corruption and demonic attack? Well, just imagine with those extraterrestrial beings, like those high vibrational extraterrestrial beings, what kind of demonic attack they are going through for being physical creatures on this here Earth. You get what I'm saying? So all of main corruption is going on over there. Over there. Where that shit is burning up at, that's over there. It's corruption. It was bound to happen. And I really didn't know when it was going to happen, but I knew that it was going to happen because just like with technology, and technology is getting smarter and humans are getting lazier, You can never think that enslaving something or someone is going to end up playing out in your favor. It's never going to play out in your favor. Because the moment that, like, as soon as you think that you have power over somebody, you stop paying attention. Or you think that you have power over something, you stop paying attention. You stop giving it the same attention. You don't give it as much credit as it truly deserves. And that's when it has the chance to strategize against you. Why the fuck do you think extraterrestrial beings truly would work with humans? Especially if they know that they know more than them. Not the humans know more than the extraterrestrial beings, because when we come in the flesh, we forget so much, quote unquote, waking up. So, why do you think they would genuinely allow us to enslave them? When we like lying, we don't even use telepathy. For real. And we do, and that's something that we just throw and use as denial. We just throw it down. We just throw it down. So you'll hear somebody calling you, you know what I mean, but you responding in your head. You don't even know that the same reason why they not fucking calling you is because when they called you in your head, you told them don't talk to me. So that's what's happening. The other opening is above Asia, and that's why they are so smart. Because that's how they're using their power. Like, they're using it to make themselves better. And that's why it can also be a certain level of merciless, because it is like knowledge base. That is the beings that they have access to. They are more so focused on the goal. Okay. And the other opening is beneath South America. It's beneath South America. Where the fuck is my map? Because one thing about me, I am not ashamed. I am not ashamed. Like, the rabbit hole is the only way out. And I need my map because I need y'all to understand something. I need y'all to understand something. I need y'all to understand something. So under South America is the opening, their opening beyond the ice walls. Okay? And once you see their opening beyond the ice walls, you continue to travel kind of in a southwest motion, I say at a 15 to a 20 degree angle, and you keep going straight. The Garden of Eden right there. So when they say the Garden of Eden is when they say the Garden of Eden existed, it is being protected, and it still is here on earth. It is, but it's just relocated. So yeah, they do say that Eden is some people, they do say that Eden is like here in the regular part of what we think earth is, but it's not. It's literally named Eden. It's like an island. Do I know what's on it? No, they don't have no pictures or nothing like that. If there is any video evidence of what's going on beyond the ice walls, the government has it. So no, I don't know what it looks like. You just gotta believe the stories that you read, that you value. All you can watch is the evidence. South America, that's like our Latinos. Latinos are very kind people, very loving people. Latinos take you in, they feed you good, they teach you, they upgrade your life. And when they send you into the When they send you back into the world, you're a better version of yourself. Where do you think they learned that from? South America is a very spiritual place. South America is one of the most spiritual places. Dia de los Muertos, stuff like that, because they have access to the spiritual realms, and they have more access because Eden is right there. It gotta be a whole bunch of good shit and bad shit going on. Right outside of Eden. Come on now. There's a whole bunch of good and bad shit going on around you, and you good. So what do you think? It's always bad people keeping good people away from you, and good people keeping bad people away from you. So what you think is happening with Eden? It's gonna be good shit and bad shit. And so that was my download, talking about like the energy of the beings. But somebody else said the same shit that my download has said. And when I find my map, I'll bring it back to y'all. I don't know. I'm telling y'all, it was a conspiracy theory fucking day, the day that I had wrote that map. It was one of them days, y'all, and I know my eyes was like this, because I was writing all fast and shit, just trying to make sure I had everything that I needed. I made sure to y'all on my phone. But yeah. Because it's too much going on right now in this world. There's too much going on in this world. Nos. And then images. See. Terra Infinita. Alright, here we go, map. So where are we at? Africa, Europe, Asia. The ice walls. South America. Moving lands of Thoth. Ancestral Republic. Lands of the Anunnaki. Libris. I'm trying to find Eden, but this is not that it's not that clear. This is on Pinterest. I just want y'all to know how to get back to Eden. I ain't gonna lie. And that was my point of doing it the first time and writing it the first time. Cause when shit hit the fan, motherfuckers is going in them directions. I'm telling you. The Asians is going like that. Hollywood and all they motherfucking corrupt people, they going like that. And I just suggest, like, if you're not Asian, Indonesian, none of that, Dubai, none of that, do not go that way. Because you gonna learn some shit. Like, and ain't nothing wrong with learning some shit. I'm just saying, if that shit is not, like, if discipline is not a part of who you are, you could die, you could escape, but you're gonna end up back in the hellfire. Like, if you escape, because the hellfire is where we at right now, basically. I'm saying that as a basically thing, not a literal. But they don't want to give you no clear versions of this map. They really don't. They think you're gonna take it or some shit. Please don't piss me off. What happens if I save it? I just want to teach my people. I'll try to get on my fucking nerves. Alright, Atlantic City, Atlantic Ocean, Africa, Europe, Asia, ice walls, California, South America. Alright, look. Y'all gonna have to do the best y'all can with And that sucks because I got some cracks on my screen too. Well, it's just the phone case thing. Alright, so boom. What I was showing y'all was the exits. Now, I'm feeling like these days we can rely on these exits being a little larger. You see that light though? Never trust shit. But anyways, never think that your business is just yours, okay? That's the second time I didn't seen that shit. Alright, anyways, I told y'all the first opening was above Asia. That is here. Right? Asia. Above Asia. I told y'all the second one was on like the idealized, like I said, California. 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 Here. California. Here. The ice walls. South America, right? South America. One of these motherfuckers don't give me that line. Here. Now, because you can run into it exactly. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because you got this one. So maybe it may be 4 now, y'all, because I can almost bet. that that shit melting. Because the other one is so little. It's so little. But you can't see it. And then you come down here, and this is Eden. You know I know the shit, and that's how you know I wrote the shit down, because I can't even read it. So, and then y'all talk about like planetary things, because in order for things to live, it gotta have its whole ecosystem, blah blah blah. And y'all know our stellar systems, blah blah blah. How come Libris? It's a place. Like it's a place. Geminia. It's a place. These aren't these aren't how you say, like this stuff, this shit isn't just phrases. It's not. Ancient lands of the Anunnaki, right outside of that motherfucking California opening. The lands of the Anunnaki. Listen. You cannot want to know the truth too. If you cannot want to know the truth if that's what you want to do for yourself, right? But when you trying to motherfucking zigzag to not get stepped on by Godzilla, or you don't learn the shit, so your children don't know that they can get out the way before having to try to motherfucking dodge big ass fucking reptilian arguments and fights, then because what happens with you as a human, you're just think about it, you're the creature, you're the dominant creature inhabiting Earth right now, right? So if somebody steal from your house, or somebody threaten you and your family, and you gotta relocate, are you gonna stay gone for real? Especially if you like that. Like, if you're not like that, you're relocating, you're never coming back. But if you like that, like, and you believe in your power and your skills, like, okay, you brought your 6 and you fucked with me as 1. All right, I'm coming back 24 deep, like, plus me. Excuse me, so 25. Don't y'all know other creatures inhabited this earth before us? The humans was bigger than us. So what the fuck make you think that you ain't gonna have to be doing like this with Godzilla? I'm confused. I always tell y'all, watch that show Zoo. Watch Zoo. because I don't know what the fuck order this is gonna happen in God. But first is going no, I do. First is gonna be like The Walking Dead. Then it's gonna be like Zoo. Okay? And then after Zoo, it's gonna be like Godzilla. That's just what it is. Our animals are getting smarter already. We're in the zoo era right now. We're preparing for zoo while we're living currently in The Walking Dead right now. Zombie bacteria, shit like that. Ancient DNA, immortal DNA inside of us right now. Parasites being able to change how we think, feel, eat, breathe, sleep, everything right now. Shots making people fall dead and sick. Breathing the same air as some people will kill you. We're in The Walking Dead right now. Motherfuckers been stealing for food. Food prices going up. They don't care. They're preparing for the shit that they put right in your face, and they put a little joke on it, and they put a little LOL, and you thought they was playing. That is trauma laughs, not real ones. Think of them like Gemini. Like when Gemini telling you something that's really hurting you, like when Gemini has to tell you something, but it can really hurt you, sometimes that, like the thing that can really hurt you, Gemini will tell you while laughing. It's so fucking awkward. How do you tell somebody something so awkward? It's like, man, like just think about Gemini as a doctor on some real shit. And they just did your screenings to see if you had cancer or not because you had pains. Gemini is the one to walk up and kind of like awkward laugh and let you know, like, I know you may not have wanted to hear this, but you was right. Like, you ain't gonna die. You don't have to die, but like, you do gotta change your life in the way that you eat. Because if you don't, you just gonna be feeding the cancer cells inside of your body. And due to the fact that you already have so many cancer cells active in your body, the rest of your life and the lifespan that you have depends on you. And then go, whew, glad I didn't have to like hold that in. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see Gemini as the enemy. Look at the enemy and the tactics of the enemy. They teach you things and they laugh. I already told you what it was, man. Anyways, I'm gonna pull from the past life oracle deck. I just had to say what I had to say. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm into so many things that I don't know if I will ever master like everything that I care for. But I do notice that like I got a little bit of root work around me. And it's good to listen to me sometimes when I teach some stuff. Like when I go to the root of a problem. So I just wanted to tell y'all, don't get yourself wrapped up in that shit. That California shit, don't do it. They're not going to give back to the people. They just want to build back up the shit so they can keep getting money. They don't even really care about the fucking money. They want your energy. And you got to use your energy to get the money. And that's what brings the money so much value. So do not use your energy and your money and give it back to somebody who would just see you fall. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. California don't need the rest of the world's money at all. If California was going to borrow from anybody, it would be Florida. But why is it not Florida? Because Florida just went through that shit too. Because they keep on motherfucking doing sex trafficking and shit like that. So the only place that could give fucking California money is going through shit too. So therefore, don't fuck with it. And you know what else I'm gonna say? leaving or travel. You know what else I'm gonna say? The reason why I am very cautious, I'm not being funny. Like, I'm not being funny. YouTube, they will strike me because I'm blunt. Like, and YouTube do not strike me. Cause y'all be knowing I be telling the truth. It's no reason to strike me for being blunt when you'll let somebody else beat around the bush. Don't do that. Like, so what's I gonna say? What got lessons and blessings? Let's just say I'm gonna speak in parables and I'm gonna say it's a good thing that that lady didn't win presidency, right? It's a good thing that that lady didn't win presidency. Because that other lady, she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And she died right in her own home. Right when it was time to make that other lady that looked just like her be in power. Who was connected to other people, who was in power, who also did nothing for you. You're welcome. It's dots. Put them together. It'd be right in front of us. And they struck me out 90 days. Threw me off YouTube for saying that shit. But I was very blunt and direct when I said it. I didn't say it just direct just now. I'm really not trying to go through this. Asia and wisdom. Told you. I told you. I told you. Man, shout out to Grim. I was thinking about her. I think about her every once in a while. I checked her page maybe like 4 weeks ago, man. Grim still ain't posting years. Like, I just hope that she okay. For real. Cause you think some of us is like this. No, Grim, her eyes was big. You heard me. Like, Grim did not play. She made sure she got that information out. Then one day we just never seen her again. Those of y'all who know who Grim is, man. We need to find Pandora. So let's just say it like that, because Grim was looking for Pandora. Grim said she was. And now we can't find her. Because they opened the box and they let her ass out by fucking with her. Because I be telling y'all, I'm tired of talking fucking assholes, bro. Tired of that shit. Everything right in front of everybody's face and everybody just want to keep on denying shit. I done told you. If I can know everything about you by your birth time and destination, don't you think they know everything about you when you're born? Don't you think the government is already systematically setting you up to not be exactly what they know that you're capable of being? Like, hey, you fighting for shit that ain't even in your destiny. Father. So I guess now we're gonna talk about the second part of our title. That also came to me a couple days ago. And the reason that came to me, wow, it's pretty interesting. The reason that came to me, and no disrespect to this boy's family, like, y'all know our story and shit. He know our story, and spiritually, I was given permission by him to talk about it, So, when I was younger, I fought this boy. Like when I was young, once I moved to the state and the city that I'm in now, like going to school here, I went to school basically with most of the same people basically all my life. Like from one school to the next. Like I was surrounded by people that I knew from when I was little. Like that's true. I was trying to figure out where I was leading with that shit, but the second part. Yep. Because I'm looking at this. Since I was little. So look, right. It's this one boy. Like on the default, I kind of been like one of the popular kids my whole life. Probably because I talk a lot. My parents had big egos, so I probably had a big ass ego too, and I probably talk louder. My parents had a lot of money, so I probably dressed real nice too. Um, I had to have all those things because I didn't give a fuck about shit. Um, let's just say when I was in kindergarten, I used to look across the table at this boy. I used to sit at this one table, and then there was another table after my table, and there was a space between these tables. And every now and then, I think about how I used to sit on this side of my table and how that boy sat on that side of his table, to where when I looked up at this boy, I could look at his face and he could see mine. And I was in kindergarten. His name was Reason. To anybody who know Reason, y'all, we was wrong. We was wrong. I do see the joke. See the joke about to come in and say I wasn't as wrong as y'all, but we was wrong. Like, because it's just because I wasn't as wrong as y'all don't mean that I wasn't wrong. Because I was his friend sometimes. So kindergarten, me and Reason went to the same school. Then my elementary school had opened up. New elementary school had opened up, and me and Reason had ended up at the same school then too. And he was in my class. So me and Reason just are growing up together. You get what I'm saying? But me and Reason know we know each other. But I know so many people and I'm just a little girl, but I'm one of the cute little girls. And like cute little girls, we play games and stuff. You know, you can play with the boys and stuff too, and you understand the difference in the anatomy and the sexes and stuff like that. But it's more so about being a girl, you know. So a couple of my years they just faded. I'm just doing girl shit, you know, getting my grades, just being a girl. So I remember sixth grade, like they started switching our classes around. They was preparing us for high school, like to have us having to be moving around classes from classrooms and shit. So I believe this was my math teacher or my science teacher, one or the other, and his name was Mr. Kaiser. Now, mind you, at this time, sixth grade, I've been growing up looking nice, feeling good, you know what I mean? Comfortable with my opinion, you know, and saying no because my dad's still in my life. My big brothers don't play shit like that. My little brother on go. You heard me? So like at that point in my life, like so I don't know. I guess Reason had some type of crush on me or whatever. And I don't know, cause boys in general, like sometimes boys will do shit to you and they don't even like you. But I know Reason liked me because we grew up together. And I got one of them type of personalities. Like sometimes we beef, but it was other times we used to sit and do rap battles and shit like that. So that's why they worse than me. But I was still bad, because we used to make fun of Reason. We used to make fun of Reason because Reason had a big head, right? We we all made fun of Reason. And that's why it's really important to watch where you put your mouth at. Because I really don't understand why I was so essential to his life. I don't know why I was so important. I don't understand. You get what I'm saying? So all I know, like, I don't know, fifth or sixth grade, whatever, we in Mr. Kaja class. You feel me? We about to like change classes, and the nigga got something in his hand. So he keep on swinging and shit. He behind me. He keep on swinging and shit, and they keep hitting me in my ass. So I'm like, bro, like, stop. You feel me? Like, stop. You feel me? But he was in his bag though, because Reason was a cancer. You know, cancers get in a bag. Like because sometimes cancer can forget consequences. Like they can forget. Cause cancer's emotional and like they still sweet and shit. So like people can be very merciful with cancer. And sometimes cancer can forget like to be merciful back with the people who is merciful with them. Cause I'm a big sister, so I got one of them mentalities like just cause I do something don't mean somebody else can do it. Like I got a lot of siblings. I'm protective of my family type of person. So just because like I can make fun of Reason don't mean everybody else can make fun of Reason. You get what I'm saying? But I could. Like, and the only time you can make fun of Reason I felt like was like if Reason made me mad. But I wasn't about to go and really make fun of Reason, like for real, no. But I call like his head big or something in a rap battle or some shit like that. But who cares about the rap battle? It was probably only like 2 girls, 3 boys, and we just used to and bang on the tables and shit and rap. So the more of that story, yeah, Reason he kept on touching my butt, and I gave him a lot of warnings, and then he was pushing that shit, and I swung on him, and me and Reason fought. Um, I don't know if he was the first boy or the second. He might have been the second boy I fought. Um, because he was touching my butt. The first boy that I fought was because he fucking was bullying my damn sister, my little sister, some shit like that. Like, so it ain't none of that. But like, it do hurt to fight somebody that you die, real shit. Cause I don't know, maybe Reason died like 2 or 3 years after me and him had fought. We fought because he touched my butt. And he died 2 or 3 years later because he had a tumor behind his eye. Now remember, the original sin was the fact that we was making fun of the fact that he had a big head. You get what I'm saying? We made fun of him for having a big head. And he had a tumor. You get what I'm saying? And he died. He's gone. Now, we can't apologize to him. Cause once he was in the hospital and we all knew that he had the tumor, we was hoping a little bit that like he would come back and we could make it up even as kids. You know? We was hoping that he could come back and we could fix it. I know me and my peoples was. I remember talking, we all felt horrible. And then he died. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I was so emotional this year for his birthday. Mind you, I always see his little birthday notification on my like on my Facebook, but I don't ever think nothing about it. But this, like, well, not this year, because now it's 2025 and his birthday's in July. I don't remember what day. I know it's a 3 in it though. But last year I was fucked up on his birthday, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, people, we don't know. We don't be knowing how we be treating people, or we don't know how, you know, being funny could become our karma. I could never make that up to that man. I just only get the credit because he probably fucked with me more than he fucked with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, probably like Sanjay. I know. I know where you was coming from. I know da 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 da. But just because somebody understands something don't make it okay. So that's what I mean to say. Like, it must hurt to fight somebody and then they die because it do. Like it literally do. Over stupid shit. That's what we fight about as humans. We fight about stupid shit. It's so dumb. We fight about the dumbest stuff, bro. Dumbest shit. And it seemed like we just want to fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you really be real with that shit, it just seemed like we just want to fight. Women be mad at men for liking other women. Women be mad at men for liking other men. Men be mad at women for liking other men. Men be mad at women for liking other women. Women get mad at men for wanting too much sex. Women get mad at men for not being able to give enough sex. Men get mad at women for wanting money. Men also get mad at women when they don't. Women get mad at men when they're not emotional. Women also get mad at men when they are. Men get mad when women speak their mind. Men also get mad when women don't. Y'all don't see these unnecessary ass arguments? Like, it's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Like, it's so dumb. You sitting here playing cat and mouse with your soulmate. They're not boring. You're bored. And I'm not directly coming at the viewer. I genuinely do not feel like any of my viewers are boring. I just really feel like that. And I'm not just saying that because y'all follow me. Because, like, I look through my subscribers and shit. Like, y'all motherfuckers is actually interesting. I've encountered a lot of y'all. Like, a lot of us have talked. I think y'all are pretty fucking cool people. Y'all are interesting. Y'all are artistically and aesthetically pleasing to my motherfucking eye. And I got a picky eye. You get what I'm saying? So you're not the problem. They literally have like nothing in life. Like nothing. You're not boring. They are bored. It's not your problem that they don't like reading books. It's not your problem that they don't think about writing one. It's not your problem that they don't want to draw. It's not your problem that they don't want to clean. It's not your problem that they don't want to sing. And it's not your problem that they don't want to cook. But if you want to if you want to be happy, you're going to have to learn to enjoy those things. Because when you overthink and reading a book is great. Because then you don't got to think about your own fucking life. Like, people do that regularly. People are doing that. People are going and getting caught up in real life drama and real situations with real guns when you can just go read about a situation in a gun. It's not your job. It's not your job to give these people purpose in life. They were born with their purpose. Just don't let them make you small. At the end of the day, I always have that. I have my truth because I shouldn't have had my mouth on that boy. Seriously. Should have never made fun of him. Ha ha, Kiki. Now look at you, bitch. He gone, and you can't say shit to him whole time that was your friend since you was little. Y'all just ain't know how to get along and shit. But I'm gonna always have the memories. I was roasting the shit out of him with the yo used to really and bang on the tables for me while I was rapping and shit. I was little, you know? So when it's not worth it, it's really not. Y'all need to stop. I'm not saying that it's my viewers, but if it is, I just really doubt it. I'm telling you, because I really know how to run the karmics away. And I appreciate that. Genuinely. I do, so I don't think it's my viewers. But people gotta stop like pushing people away with their words and shit. Like stop losing people who would do anything for you because you want to do anything to them. You know? Like I don't know, viewers, except for everybody who I've run away because y'all was questionable. Promise. But everybody here, I feel like y'all solid as a motherfucking rock. Especially if I know you're here. Like, oh my gosh, still one of my favorite subscribers, even though we've never talked on here. I just think your name is so cool. Fucking Alfredo. Alfredo followed like maybe 3 months ago or some shit. I was stuck with Alfredo for a while. It's just it's the little things, you know. It's all the things that you didn't say. But I think my viewers are pretty interesting people. What's this? I just used this. I was looking for my Egyptian gods oracle deck and I couldn't find it, and due to the amount of time that I had spent trying to find it and couldn't find it, I feel like it was something in there that y'all could have learned. And the name that was in my head was Amun Ra. So apparently Amun Ra would like y'all to look him up. Be long. Yeah. I think that Amun Ra assists with like oppressed souls or something. I don't see your silver lining. Yep, advocate. I said advocate. Yeah, Amun Ra. Amun Ra wants you to look him up. And also something about Nefertiti, connected, yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of black girls, like with strong African features, look like Nefertiti, and they don't know it. Well, the images that depict Nefertiti and like what they say Nefertiti look like, because we didn't see her with our own eyes in this flesh, while she was in the flesh, so we don't know. But yeah, because with the connected, and they was right about a lot of us being descendants of the Egyptians. They was right about that. Black people, macrocasm, and worthy. Oh, you're worthy, baby, you're worthy. Oh, you're worthy, you're worthy, baby. I ain't gonna lie, I don't got a black man's blood though. I don't got a black man's blood type. Oh, you're worth it, baby, you're worth it. Black people was the first people here, though. I was the second. Or like the majority of my DNA comes from not the original people. That shows it makes sense because I have like this very lighthearted nature about myself. Like I just pay attention and learn and keep it moving. Determination, exactly. Because the second people was the Asians. That is my blood type, Asian. I don't know. Look it up. Empathy. You got to be able to connect the dots. And it's not my job to connect the dots for you. In order for you to raise your IQ, you're going to have a little bit, you're going to have more focus. You're going to have to try. I just give you the information, motivate. Because my blood type don't even matter. You need to figure out your blood type. So if you don't see it nowhere recently in your My Charts, you just got to keep on scrolling. Go far down to the first fucking blood test that you got on your My Charts. Your blood type should be there. And then I always tell y'all, the first thing that I think is important to do when it comes to looking up your blood type is knowing what kind of fucking food you should be eating. Because then, once you look through the food that's available to you based off of your blood type and which ones you actually get along with, that will help you identify culture. Something about bloom and blossom. Oh my God. Something about somebody, twin daughters. Good for y'all. Because I am about that. I am, me personally, I'm about to get whatever herbs it takes for me to be, I'm about to get me some birth control herbs, okay? I don't want to. I ain't with it. Transcend. I'm one of the ones. I'm sorry. Something about being abducted by the right race of aliens just don't sound bad to me. So I'm sorry. Me personally, I'm sorry. And they said somebody who basically what I seen in my dream last night. A model is jealous of you. There's a model that you know. Take it if it fits. But there is a model that you know. You've known this model for a long time. A very long time. And they are jealous of you. And it involves a boy, and you don't even know. And by the time that is brought to you, the boy would have handled it. So you will know about the situation. Because you will hear the situation, but you will not feel it. Did I pass all my downloads for the past couple days or what? My fucking herbalist said do a parasite cleanse. I'm still intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. And yes, I released a lot of parasites. Like maybe 1 or 2 days after the last video that I did. Oh my gosh, and my body went into die-off like shock. My skin was itching every day. It was like my skin on my body skin was itching every day. And like when it would get late, I'd be scratching the shit out of myself. My face skin like was drying up and it was kind of cracky. My cheeks was red. I said, God damn. It made it seem like all the parasites was just hanging out in the same place. First of all, it seems like that because the amount that had came out at the same time. But it also seemed like that because of the kind of shock that my body had went into once they was gone. So I suggest intermittent fasting for any and everybody. Look it up so you can see how it could work for you. have your body naturally killing off bacteria, viruses, and diseases on its own. Because I have not consumed anything like special to clear my parasites out. Only thing that I've done to be able to remove the parasites different was that I eat more live foods these days. Like I eat more raw foods these days, living foods these days. And that does clear up my digestive tract too. But as far as like I haven't had my oil of oregano yet. Like I'm not doing nothing too deep. I'm just intermittent fasting. And I got myself some black seed oil the other day. But my body is killing these parasites. Just like yours can too. And I'm about to start eating cleaner. Even though I have been eating cleaner, I'm going to continue to eat cleaner. Because the point of the parasite cleanse, okay, so they said a parasite's lifespan is from 7 to 21 days. So you need to eat cleaner. Because if you clean out your cells and you kill your parasites and stuff, you can put nutrients back into your body and like revitalize basically your body. It was 5 ones on the clock when I said that. It's basically like rebuilding your body with nutrients opposed to like chips, candy, soda, ice cream. Because you are what you eat, and you don't want to be no chips, candy, soda, and ice cream. Just so you know. Because all that shit is getting recalled. Okay? Not in a good way. Until next time, y'all.